Hi again then guys, and so we've got another PP specific circuit setup for you today, and this time it's actually a requested tune. Feel free to request other circuit tunes down below if you want, or also top speed tunes, because I am still doing those, just not as much. And this particular tune is for the Nissan Xanavi Nismo. This is the 2003 shape, which is one of the most unique GT-R race cars on the game. Now I've gone for racing soft tyres, you don't have to do that of course. For suspension we've got the ride height on 60, front and rear. Springs we've reduced down to 15 and 14.75. We've also reduced the dampers down to 3 and increased the anti-roll to 4. Camber we've got on 2.5 with neutral toe. For the gearbox, an auto setting of 205, then for the individual gears we've got 3.4, 2250, 1625, 1250, 1000 and 825 with a final drive of 2.8. For the diff we've got the lowest initial torque, highest acceleration and a braking sensitivity of course of 15, as you can see. I would recommend playing around with that a bit because it does change the handling characteristics a lot, so just move that around until it feels best for you personally in your driving style. As far as power, this one does have an oil change, and you want your stage 3 engine tune and your high RPM turbo. Then we've reduced the power down to 785 horsepower or 88%. We've got the maximum downforce and a 69 kilo ballast, which we've put all the way to the back of the car, which helps to ground those rear wheels in a similar way to a prototype, and also bring us down to that 650 pp level. So that's it for the tune setup. Now let's take it out to Ascari to see how it drives. Now, as I've mentioned in my Tour of Japan series episode featuring this vehicle, it is one of the most unique GT-Rs. It has a very unique handling signature, pretty unique specs as well, and overall it's a very good car. You don't see a huge amount of people using this model, which is kind of surprising to me. I know some people do, but most people tend to go for the more obvious choice of the R35 GT-Rs. This car though is very good. It's got very high amount of torque, very high power, and the weight is naturally lower than many of the other GT500 GT-Rs, which allows you to add that ballast to lower the PP and improve the weight distribution, while not ending up that much heavier, if any heavier, than many of the other GT500 models anyway. Overall, it's an excellent 650 pp racer, especially for top-end tracks. The handling is akin to a touring car. That's the way I've designed it, to be relatively smooth, softer suspension to take up some bumps in the road without bouncing all over the place, and I would say that it's a pretty easy car to drive. Of course you can get the tail to step out as with any racing car, but overall if you decide to use this tune I'm sure you will find it competitive and hopefully fun as well. And if you're new to the channel and would like to keep up with tunes like this, top speed tunes or circuit tunes, then be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and as always, thanks for watching.
We'll be right back.